Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, if you'd prefer that. Here are our characters. I'm going to be playing as Princess Peach for this because I think she's awesome and she's a little bit overpowered. There's also Mario, who's pretty well-rounded. Luigi can jump higher. It's kind of a Yoshi jump. He does the leg flailing thing. I think it's a little unpredictable. I don't know. I've never liked it. Toad, he is fastest out of all the characters. He picks up things really quickly, which can be really helpful in some of the desert levels when you're doing a lot of digging. But, I don't know. I've always liked Peach, just because, I don't know. I think it's cool that you get to be a princess kicking ass. So we're gonna be her. Alright, here we go. In this game, it's a little different from most Mario games. As you can see, I'm standing on his head and he's not dying, so we can actually pick up our enemies, tote them around if we like, throw them at other enemies, kill things that way. We can pick up radishes, other vegetables, turnips, whatever the heck they are. Awesome veggie goodness. We can just tote these around if we like. Wreak havoc. Can do some climbing, which is not normal for most Mario games, and actually all of this is because this wasn't originally a Mario game. It was actually a game called Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic in Japan. The actual Mario Bros. 2 did not go over so well in America. They never released it because they thought it would be too hard for us, too similar to the first game. So they actually just took this game, which was also made by Shigeru Miyamoto, and I think he actually had more involvement in this game than the actual Mario Bros. 2, so yeah, it's kind of cool. They took this and slapped some Mario characters on top of the original ones and said, hey, here you go, America, here's your Mario Bros. 2. And I'm actually really thankful for that because this was my first Mario game and I think it's awesome. So, you can see they have stars and a lot of Mario elements in it already. I think that was originally there, so definitely has a Miyamoto flair. Here you actually can go one of two ways. If you go over here, this is kind of like a little secret back way through this level. Just chuck this guy down here. You can pick up a bomb here, and if you hold it long enough, I don't think I'm going, yeah, I needed to hold that a little longer. You can actually blow through this wall, like so. And you can just go through this little door. Jump up these steps here, and ta-da! Here we have our first mini-boss, kind of, sort of. We're going to be seeing a lot of her, or him, whichever. This is Birdo, our gender-confused dinosaur friend, so we'll be seeing a lot of it. Just, as you can see, we're jumping on her eggs, picking them up, throwing them at her. 3 hits, she's done. And then this bird opens his mouth, and we just climb on in there, and magically we're transported to Vegas. I don't know. I don't know. None of it makes sense. I don't care. It's fun. Have a chance to get some extra lives, and I really suck at it, so yep, there we go. If you get cherries in the first one, I think it's automatically an extra life. So, as you can see there, you can actually pick your character at the beginning of every stage, so if you want to mix it up a little bit, you can. Alright, we're just gonna jack this guy's carpet, take him along for the ride, fly under these bees. I think they're called Bezos, actually, but I always just called them bees. Alright. Now, as I didn't really explain these before, these are just like potion doors in a jar. I don't really know what to call them. There's probably a technical name for them, but when you put them down, you go into this like sub-world, and you can collect coins by picking up plants, and there are mushrooms that increase your hearts over there on the left. Let's go in here. It's actually, oh, that was weird. Not really sure where that coin came from, but okay. There's an extra life down there. Let's get these cherries. Alright, these guys are scary. They freaked me out as a kid, and this is why. That thing comes to life when you pick up that key, because he is, like, not cool with you taking his key. So, you basically just put down the key at random intervals, and he will leave you alone. Which is kind of weird. You'd think he would just keep coming after you, but no. Alrighty. Now those stars actually, you've noticed I've been picking up cherries and that have been floating around. After you get a certain amount, I'm not sure how many that is, a star will appear. So sometimes it's good to leave certain cherries alone if you know it's going to give you a star at a bad place. You know, I'm not going to need to kill a bunch of things here, so. Once you've played through a few times, you know which ones to get and which ones not to. Oh, there we go. Alright, jump on these little ninjas. Okay, now back here, I'm probably going to take a hit here because I always do. I, for some reason, cannot kill both of these guys without... Oh, I did. Oh, I'm so proud. Oh, no. Of course, I spoke too soon. Alrighty. Here we actually do not get a mushroom. But you can see there's a lot of weeds here, so we're going to pick up a lot of coins. Which, actually, when we get to the bonus area, I might cut that out because it's kind of boring to watch me not get any extra lives. Alright. Birdo, the gender-confused dinosaur. Kind of feel bad throwing eggs in his face. Seems very, I don't know, uncool of me. Dude just wants to be a chick. Can't really blame him, chicks are awesome. Oh yes. We're going to try and make this quick. And possibly just cut it out. Alright, we're back. Picking Princess, of course. In the original, I think they just called her Princess instead of Princess Peach. She hadn't actually gotten the Peach part yet, so I'll probably just call her Princess for the rest of this. That's what I'm used to her as. She's kind of like a different character here than she is in most of the other games because she actually kicks ass here, where the rest of the time she's just like damsel in distress, which, you know, I guess you gotta have some reason to be playing the game. Okay, now these little veggies right here, no matter what order you pick them up in, the last one you pick up is always going to be that stopwatch. I don't really find it too useful here, personally, but, you know, interesting tidbit. Now here, if you put this down here, go inside, this little thing becomes active. You can warp through it. You can actually go down here, which I'm not going to do because I'm actually going to try and play through this level. Oh, you little buggers, all up in my way. Alrighty. Here is where the fun is going to start because I'm actually used to warping there when I normally play this just for fun. I kind of do it a very specific way, so it'll be interesting to see if I can do this without sucking. Now here we have our friendly mushroom blocks. I'm going to call them cupcakes though, because that's what I think they look like. They are going to be our very good friends for the rest of the game because they're awesome. And they kill stuff, and they create platforms and walls, and yeah, they're just all around awesome. Not today, Fanto. Let's just fall down here. That sounds good. Alright, now here it's kind of oh, awesome. It's kind of important not to accidentally drop this key somewhere where it's going to fall way off screen, because sometimes you can catch up to it and it won't disappear, and other times it will, and it kind of sucks. Like there, it's fine, but I've had it bounce off the wall and go down this little hole here, and then it was just like way too far gone, so. Alright, let's go in here. section. I'm gonna ignore the rest of those because they are so not worth it. This, however, they just jump over your heads. No boss here. Sometimes that happens. They'll just leave the crystal sitting on the floor. Alright, let's wait for him to get up there. Blow a slightly larger hole here, because that's a little... Oh, come on. Explode, please. Alright, here's our first actual boss, Mouser. I think that's his name. It should be his name. And he, actually, some of you will recognize his kind from Paper Mario and probably a few other games. All of the mice in Dry Desert are based off of him, so that's kind of cool. Even though this wasn't originally a Mario game, there are a lot of characters that have actually originated from it, so I kind of think that's nice. Alrighty, I suck.